Hello and welcome back everyone to the third episode in me playing Thief Gold. Last episode we started the first level or mission of this game and we successfully got into the basement of Lord Bafford's manor, and now we've gotten up into the first floor and we are trying to determine where this whistling guard is and whether we can knock this sleeping servant out. Oh my god, he's like snoring super loudly. He doesn't seem to have anything valuable on him. Like, usually you see the purses as like purple things. But oh my god, his snoring is so deafening. I can't even hear the whistling or steps of guards. But yeah, let's walk super slowly. Okay, there's another servant. Where is that guard? It's freaking me out. See, this is what I'm saying, that this is kind of a suspense-inducing atmosphere. I can hear the guards, and that's a really nice use of the sound mechanic, but I can't see them, so I keep thinking they're super close. Which you might criticize that, oh, the sound shouldn't be this loud, it's obvious that you shouldn't be able to like hear all of this. But if you don't, oh, let's quickly knock this guy out. There, good. But if you don't, then you have this situation that even though it's like a really good game, what happened to me at least in Dishonored 2, when you played it on all the like hardest difficulty setting, shiny, sorry, you couldn't hear.
Since I'm in here, I might as well pick up something for myself.
Yes, exactly, Gary. While you were playing it on the hardest difficulty, you couldn't hear the footsteps and the sounds as well. So you, like, even when you leaned around a corner, because the enemies were, as the difficulty specified, super good. Sorry. At spotting, not spitting, spotting, you, even when you were around a corner, you'd basically not know if there was an enemy there or not, and you'd frequently, if you wanted to do it like me, play the game without being spotted, have to restart. And that's why I prefer slightly louder, not necessarily realistic sounds, because the sounds just tell you someone is there, and then it's up to you how to react to it. But if there's no sounds there, you don't know if someone is there, or if there's someone there, and you kind of feel that the game cheated on you if someone was there and they spotted you. I don't know if this makes sense. I hope it does make sense, because it did irk me a bit. So let's read this. So, Cedric, please speak to the cook about last night's dinner. While technically the menu conformed to my instructions, I suspect that the lamb was somewhat older than this brings, and I'm in no way fooled by his practice of warming the salad to disguise wilting. If the cook is incapable of finding adequate ingredients, he can be replaced, and if he offers those same excuses about the stone market shortages, please remind him that the grocery budget is a good 50% above last year's figures, and even he should be able to procure adequate victuals at those prices. Lord Bafford. Yeah, we can see that he's a bit of a prick. And these, we will keep finding like notes throughout our playthrough of this game, and they're always super useful. You should always, if you play this game yourself, you should always read them carefully, because they do give you crucial hints to how to complete your sub-objectives, or just like, in general, how to get through other cool or difficult passages in the game. Let's see. I mean, there is a leaning function in this game. I'm just super crappy at using it because it requires you to use like Alt. So, let's see here. Okay. So, here we've got Lord Bafford's sigil. One thing to note here is your sword is useful for this. You can basically cut down these tapestries. I didn't know this, and there's I think it's the next or the one after, the next level or the one after, that actually requires you to find an object that is hidden in a safe, hidden behind a tapestry. And I didn't know the first time obviously, and the second time that I played this, I didn't remember that this was the case, and I was kind of like, yeah, this is typical. Like, it's fun but infuriating in a way that the game is telling you about these things. It shouldn't, like, definitely not handhold you in regards to this regard, like, just cut the tapestry, do this while you're on that mission, but somehow maybe there should be something that tells you, like, do this, but then it might also take some of the mystery of the game away. So I don't really know how to solve that issue, but for you, another drunk person, for you, if you're playing this game, just keep that in mind. Another drunk guard. He's clearly paying too much money to the cook, well, not too much money, but now we know why the food is so bad. The cook is just keeping, like, buying wine, and the guards keep consuming it, and they all are drunk, which is, like, great for us. By the way, do not step on these bottles or anything, because you will kick them about and they will make noise. But yeah, we have solved the mystery of why is the food so bad at Lord Bafford's Manor. Clearly, he conned the Lord into giving him a 50% increase in his food budget, so that he could just buy wine. I assume that was wine to the guards. Might have been vodka, might have been beer. Anyway, alcohol. So, alright. Another tapestry. This one with another Bafford sigil, but in purple this time. Oops, I clicked on a wrong button there. Oh crap, there's a guard, Let's hope he doesn't come into our direction. Because we didn't even... Did we hide his companion? We did hide his companion. Okay. Those footsteps are pretty loud. Yeah, he's definitely coming this way. This might be game over. Let's just save, because I don't want to do all of this again. This might be game over though. Oh no. Alright. There he is. And now we need to be silent, because we're on stone. So he will definitely, like, hear us if we do move too quickly up to him. So let's put his corpse down there. Not corpse, he's just unconscious. His body down there. And now we have several different avenues. There's a door there, a hallway there, and something behind there. And you notice there's, like, stairs up here. I mean, if we go up, we'll get the main mission objective quicker, but we have all these side things that we need to do, like getting those 700 gold that I keep mentioning. So let's go down here. Oh, this is the main gate. Oh crap, another god. Alright, they're upstairs there. Right, we're in the library. There's a stack of coins. This is not a painting that we can take. And here, there's also one part that I really like about the game. It's these paintings. Like, obviously this one is, for instance, like mirroring that famous, they call it Stillleben in English as well. I assume they're called Stillleben, like when you paint like immovable objects and you want to, like, signal death and decay by it, and you put weird things like skulls or rotten fruit right next to it. Here obviously we've got, like, approximations of medieval tapestries, but some of these are actually, like, woven into the lore of the game, where we keep seeing characters that are part of the mythology. Like here we have the trickster, which is the devil type character. We will get to know a bit more about him when we meet the third and final faction of the game, the pagans, who worship him. They have all sorts of funny names for him, like Woodsy Lord and Jack Sparrow and stuff like that. He's really nice and cool. Well, he's not nice, but he's cool as a concept. I really like him. And here you've got, once again, showing that this is a world where magic is somehow present. Obviously, this is the 90s, so yeah, go figure. This is not exactly what you might call a politically correct depiction nowadays. But you get all these sorts of hints that, oh, this is a world where there's more going on than like meets the eye. You have all these, like here, these robed figures, for instance, with like magic that looks like a scrying. Well, anyway, let's try and get to the mission at hand. There's a bee again. Oh, the guard almost saw us.
Seems quiet enough now. Oh well.
He's going there. Let's try and like sneak up on him. Where the hell did he go? Okay. That was scary. I thought he was going like to see us. Okay. Let's see this. To all the staff, the shore will be taking its dinner and evening out tonight, so domestics and manservants have the night free. Housekeep is still expected to finish the quarters and the general polish. The house guard is not to find this an opportunity to shirk, and lapses will be brought up with the Sir Cedric. Oh, well, they have definitely lapsed anyway, even though they've been warned, so I'm just really scared where that one guard that we just saw went. Oh, there's another goblet. Okay, let's see how much like we've gotten money-wise. Okay, we've gotten a total of 227 out of the 700 that we need. Is that someone coming over here? I hope not. Okay, there's this part of the house again. Okay, there's that guard. Where did he go? Oh, there. Let's see if we can blackjack him before he... Yes! We're getting good at this. Now this is the time when I get cocky and everything starts going badly. I did promise you I'd check out that quick save button, but I haven't, so I'll just save this like regularly here, because I have a feeling that now that I've said it, we're stuck, something horrible will happen, and there will be a game over. By game over, I mean if we are seen, we essentially have to hide or fight. Sometimes we can actually hide, and the guards will like start looking for us, and then they will go like, oh, I guess it was nothing because we managed to hide. There are, however, not that many hiding spots here. Like fireplaces are super good for that, because if you douse the flames, fireplace, that was the word I was looking for a couple of episodes ago. If you douse the flames, you can crawl in there and guards can't follow you. But if you have to fight, it essentially often turns into you killing the guards, and we are not allowed to kill them. So let's try and keep fighting to a minimum. There is a glitch where if you hit them enough times quickly with the blackjack before they manage to hit you and kill you, and guards are really good at killing poor fragile Garrett, they will start to flee, and if you then hit them at the right angle from behind, you will just render them unconscious. But if you don't, you will basically have bludgeoned them to death and it's game over. So that's why fighting should be a last resort for us. Are we back in that quarter where we had the snoring guy? Yeah, I've been going around in circles. So we might want to actually... Yeah, I've definitely been going around in circles. Actually, go one floor up now. Because, I mean, I'm taking my sweet time with this mission because I just want to talk to you, tell you what I'm thinking while I'm doing this. But actually, this is something that if you play this without trying to comment on it and you know what you're doing, this shouldn't take more than like 10 minutes. Okay. So, let's go... Oh, there's a swimming pool. And probably guards that will patrol up there, so let's not stand around here. Okay. Once again, if there's some issues with the sound, like when I go into the sort of more like internal mumbling voice, do tell me, and I'm going to try and fix it, because sound is still something where I'm like wondering if I've got all the settings tweaked right, or if you're saying the game sound is too low, just tell me, and I'll try and fix that as well. Okay, this is the kitchen where we knocked out that guy. So the game is definitely telling us, oi, Garrett, don't mess around on the lower floors. Just move upstairs. That's where you need to go. But we have been thorough. I hope. I mean, now someone will probably point out, no, you missed that loot over there, you missed that loot over there, you haven't been thorough at all. But to my mind, we have been thorough. So we've this here. No, there's not a safe there either. But hey, let's just show Lord Baffert what we think of him. Let's just tear down all the tapestries he has. And who knows, maybe we might find something behind them. Though I doubt that we will do that. But yeah, in that vein, let's check over here as well. No. Okay. So, either this route or the swimming pool. I mean, I might have made a tactical mistake there. Okay. Just thinking it's rats. There's someone quite close by. Ah yeah, and this is the main gate, so we actually don't want to go this way. We want to go the way of the pool. Yeah, let's look at the map, that might help. Interior courtyard pool. So, to second floor. So we're actually in a place where we should be able to get to the second floor, somehow. Just not the way that I wanted to go to the second floor. Have we been here? Oh no, we haven't, which is... Ah, yeah, there's the second floor. See, sometimes, and this is just me being really bad, because I haven't played this game for a while, in noticing that when you enter a room like this, that over there where you have the stairs, that it's actually stairs and not some form of door or weird wall. Because to me it looks like a weird wall, which, like, obviously the wall shouldn't look like that, so it should be a cue to me, like, oh, you can go there. But so far, because it's been a while since I played this game, I'm not completely tuned into all those. I did remember, though, that there is a guard patrolling this area, but I do think that since this is us entering the second floor, we will try, or the gardens rather. Whoa. We might want to put a cut in here just in case I try and not mess things up. So thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.